They said David Benavidez is my favorite fighter. I have a 40% knockout rate. Should be crazier than that though. Why? Because most people be quitting. Yeah, welcome back to the stream. Oh man. Then that happened. Then we ran into chaos. Anybody got anybody they want to see? I think for heavyweight we're gonna go with Larry Holmes. For light heavy, we could bring out Emmanuel Augustus. Play with Augustus. We have David Benavidez since they say it's my favorite fighter. So, what's that mess? We have to take Emmanuel Augustus. 82. And then we said Larry Allen right here. Put our boy in there. Yeah, Chavez. Bueno. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm guessing that what Joe Kawasaki is going to be focusing on is
ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How?
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. He's got that aggressive style, so good with the power. It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales, Joe Calzaghe, one of the best fighters in UK history. The former super middleweight and light heavyweight champion of the world is the pride of Wales, and no one has been able to beat him.
It'll be ding-ding from first start. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the two-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
The wait is over. The speaking stop. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
Let's get it.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That counter shot lands.
Oh, he's a down up. 2 down ups in a row.
This is with the straight left.
Right. A straight left, left hook. That's his thing. Same thing over and over. Down up.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. They're giving us a high-tempo show. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just misses with that uppercut. A perfect counter lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He missed with that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think, right, concentrate.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice counter. You don't want to trade shots. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about David Benavidez that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
Let's get it started in round three. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. That jab doesn't score. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab not going to score. Good counter punching. They exchange punches. Nice job getting that punch through. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well done with that counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
This signals all kinds of ways, man.
Well, we're entering desperation. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He misses with that straight left. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Smack.
Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominate.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Hook misses. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Even I...
Benavidez, KO. Beautiful shot there.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night.
Yeah, he was working. Benavidez said every round. Rumble was tied at 38. Oh, as soon as he got tied, he got caught. Dang. This guy was in power shots he threw. Yeah, I still threw more punches than him. Alright. Well, brethren, everybody that came through, I appreciate everybody joining into the stream. That's it for today. You enjoyed the stream, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, catch me on the next one. Alright. That being said, I'm Hawk of Realistic Boxing. We up out of here. Yes, sir. We out.